Hello, and welcome to Homer for December 1st, 2024. Let's do it. Tonde me betepe taboen agatostio medes. Naide tau tagepan tageron katamoiron epes. Alo todain on akos cradien kai tumon hikane. Hector gar potefe se anitro es agoreon. Tu deides hupemoio phobeo menos hiketoneas. Hospotepe lesen tote moi kano eure akthon. Eure akthon. Tonde me betepe tagerenios hippote nestor. O moi tu deos hui dai fronos hoion epes. Eiper gai sector ge kakon kayanao kira fese. Alu peson taitro es kai da daniones. Kai troon alokoi megatumon apistaon, taonen konies ibales tareus parakoitas. Okay, fantastic. Let's get this back here. Bridging the pages here on Perseus. So thus he spoke. Diomedes replied to him. He said, "This is a good shout." Diomedes gave a good shout. Yes, indeed, verily. You say things that are as one would if they, were altogether old and wise, with fate. You know what I mean? So you're saying good things, but there is this sharp pain in my heart, and it comes to my thumos, right? Like it's coming upon me. What if Hector what if Hector says, gathering, gathering amongst all the Trojans, the son of Tydeus, Tydeus's son, fled from me. He went toward the ships, fleeing from me. So thus a thing. Hos potapeles. Thus he would boast or threaten, I believe. It's definitely this one. Thus he would threaten. And then I would be very sad. At that point, the chasm would open up of the wide earth for me. I would fall into the wide, sad earth. Okay. And then Granian Nestor responds, then, O Tydeus, son of Tydeus, who is, wise in your heart, what a thing you say. If indeed Hector says such unstrong things, such feeble and probably kind of false, vibe, and bad things, right, of you, right? If he says that, you're so bad, the Trojans will not be convinced, nor the Dardanians, nor indeed the wives, the bedfellows of the Trojans. The Trojans with their great spirits, and their shields, right? Aspis, sorry, I thought it was Apis, that one. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so with their great spirits and their shields, right? Of whom these Trojans, you struck these brave bedfellows, these husbands of the Trojan women, right? You struck them down into the dust. Great. All right. So we can leave it at there. This is a really, really cool exchange because it really highlights how, there's objects of disputation between these two guys on the chariot, and their priorities are very interesting. Nestor says, don't worry. You don't have to worry about him like lambasting you. The truth speaks for itself. Actions speak louder than words. Their wives, themselves, and all of our people, we will remember you for what you've done, not for, in this very moment, sprinting back to the ships, in fear, quote unquote. Anyway, this is a nice passage because it shows you how you weigh moral actions in the future versus imperatives in the present, and how even in the Iliad, this is still a very pertinent question. How do we regulate whether or not to follow instincts for now or to think in the future? Being able to have that prudence is obviously what makes somebody a wonderful warrior and a wonderful leader. And so they're in the chariot together. And, maybe we even get Phaedrus, there's two voices in the chariot. One says, let's fight now. And the other says, don't worry about it. But there has to be a rationale. And Nestor offers it in a pretty good way. Anyway, thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.